So, we made it. We finally got here after airlines putting our luggage in somewhere else and some crazy ass roads to get here. This is our hotel room. As you can see, very European, see-through doors into the bathroom. But hey, that's European, right? And if you look around, it's like 30 feet high and everything's nice and dude. It's small, it's not a huge room, but I mean the view outside our room. There's a nice little courtyard out there. Fantastic. So I'll be updating more of this as we go on. I think today has been a pretty long travel day, so I'm not going to do too much with it. So till the next day. Okay, so we're having our very first Amsterdam subway experience. Already interested in trying to find a way that we're going in through the outdoor and wondering why our tickets wouldn't work. So, what can we say? We went to the Albert Cook Market today and bought some cool stuff. Some nice sandwich, and some strawberry waffle. We're going to try the herring a little later. So, this is the beginning. The next stage of Dave and Sandy's amazing race here in not downtown Amsterdam. We're about 10 kilometers away from Amsterdam. At least we were very successful on the tram or the subway or the train or whatever else it's called here. So
yeah, we're starting to figure out the transportation. Huh?
It's happening. I know most people have told us, oh, you got to go to the Anne Frank house, and you got to go to the Rijken Museum, and you got to go to the Van Gogh Museum. Not us. We're headed to Vrolijk, which is the Museum of Medical Oddities. Okay, so anyway, we're in the museum now, and Sandy's been clicking pictures like crazy. There's more pictures being taken here than anywhere else. Rack of bones behind us, and all kinds of deformations. Other this and that. I'll save you guys the baby stuff that's in the pictures. But it's not a big museum. But everything here is, it's interesting. Everything here is from about the 20s. I don't think that they're allowing too much of what they show in here on all the canoptic jars anymore. Maybe I'm wrong.
Alright, so we're at the Albert Cook Market, and we're gonna have these famous freak fries with mayonnaise.
Freak fries? Do it the way they do it, eh? Oh, hot.
How do they taste?
What, a French fry? With mayonnaise? Alright, so here we are down at the Albert Cook Market. Second time we've been down here today, actually, because it was pretty cool, and we're coming down to have our French fries that were such a big deal down here. And right now we're looking for our herring truck. We came in here and we had a coffee, actually, at that coffee house, and it was really great. So now we're just searching for our next food quizum. And here we are. Here's the challenge. Online, it's always about eating this raw herring. So Sandy's going to try this now.
It's got some onion and pickle on it. And here we go.
Taste traditional?
Pretty good.
Okay, here we go.
It's not horrible.
All right. Okay, so we've discovered that the herring and onion mix is kind of a acquired taste. So far, the French fries and onions are the two things, are the things that everybody said we had to have. And oh yeah, so Mikey.
The Stroopwafel was yummy.
Stroopwafel was nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some to bring home.
So Mikey, just so you know, we are shopping around for your beer, and here's one of the places. Went to another one yesterday, which I'm going to bring you home the beer, but it had no damn logo on the cap. further note to the Albert Cook Market, one of the things they do here, which is kind of neat, is they rotisserie roast their chicken wings. And, this is the second time we've been here today. It was pretty hot. So to add to our more macabre tour that Sandy and I are in, seeing the less expected museums, we're here at Body Worlds. So everybody in here is real and dipped in plastic.
So we're on another floor. Check out this guy.
All you people back in Canada right now, where it was minus 2,000, wipe my shorts. It's hailing right now. It's about 4 degrees in downtown Amsterdam. I don't know if you notice all the people here, but it's a madhouse. Sandy and I finished a bunch of museums. We're just gonna do some canal tours. I think we're gonna get a bite to eat first and let this wear down maybe. And then maybe head back to the hotel, warm up. Signing off for now.
So we're enjoying downtown. Saturday might not be the best day to do that, as it is packed and crazy down here. But it's still absolutely gorgeous. We're having the time of our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Our legs are about to fall off from doing so much walking, but
Thought I was in shape.
but hey, we're enjoying it.
Just here to get some pictures now, but here we are in the, again, museum plane. Give you a nice round up view of it. Nice little spot. Kind of wanting to get things done before it starts to piss down rain again. Look, we have dogs. Just like in Canada. So here we are, just outside the red light district where the old church is. And as you can hear, the old kirk bells go off every hour. Sandy and I are on tour of a place called the Old Church, which is up at top of a building. There's one of these homes that were put together so that people could attend church back in the day when it wasn't quite as tolerated, or certain religions, and especially when the Nazis were in control. Interesting place. This is a lot nicer than my organ. So here we go. We're in downtown. So as you can see, there's people in here. That's Damrock Street. Here's these things, the trams, all the cars are all crazy all over each other. And now we're going to try and cross the road. Oh, there's cars through here. I don't know where Sandy is, but if she's on the camera, then you can find her. She's probably just behind me. It's crazy here. Sandy and I are just going to go take a canal tour now. Give the camera your thoughts, Sandy.
Well, it's crazy busy down here. Easy to get separated.
Just that. So yeah, if you're with somebody, know what they're wearing. I don't really think. I mean, I've seen lots of statements here about pickpocketing and all that. I don't know. I haven't run into it yet. Nobody's bumping into me or trying to pull any games off. I think we've had somebody bum a couple of euro off us. And one guy with a cigarette. Nothing we couldn't handle. But as far as people slamming into you, we'll bump into you. But we haven't felt any. There's been no pickpocketing. I've got a front pocket I use. So now we're going to try and get on the canal tour. Okay, so we're on our canal tour. We're in a boat. Like a boss.
Les nouvelles installations portuaires se trouvent sur le... Il a été reconstruit par des chômeurs sur une base de volontariat et cela a duré 5 ans. De meeste van deze schepen liggen illegaal, dat wil zeggen met toestemming van de gemeente. Ze zijn aangesloten op gas, water en elektriciteit. De schepen die hier illegaal liggen zijn daarvan uitgesloten.
Okay, well here's a big plug for the Istanbul restaurant. I think you shit, I don't know, get it on 1 street over from Damrak. This is the second time I've been here. It's pretty good, and it's reasonable rates. You know, I think it was about 25 euros for our meal. Nothing serious, some wraps and stuff, but it tasted pretty good. So, okay, well here we are at the Amstel station. Get ready to hop on the actual train. This is a new one for us. I'm trying to figure that one out. Headed down to Brooklyn to see Oriana and Dennis from the Netherlands Paranormal team. And we'll check out some castles today. Dahar Castle. So we're here at Dahar with Oriana and just passing through where my bedroom should be. Here in the my new dining room. It's modest. So we're here at, I'm not going to pronounce it right, Mudersloot Castle. Again with Dennis and Oriana's doing translating duties for us. Cool place. Here we are, driving down the little streets of Muiden. Mouden. That was close. Mouden.
We'll eventually get it
Looks
right.
like Mulden, but anyway, it's close. As you can see, they're not very big streets, and the spring-like weather with the hail coming down. What did you think of the castle?
Amazing.
Yeah, the castle was pretty cool.
It's the Naarderstraat.
Naderstraat.
Yes.
See? I'm Dutch.
This whole tunnel is actually built to be able to build what's een wijk in het Engels, dit is een buurt. How do you call a part of a city? Neighborhood. There we go. To build a whole new neighborhood on top of this without the noise of the cars.
Our last day in Amsterdam. So Sandy and I have taken a walk through Oosterpark. This is the big park behind our hotel. We just haven't been here yet. It's King's Day. We're wearing orange. And we're not going downtown because there's about 10 trillion people downtown. And that's more my fault. I just don't like crowds. Sandy can probably pull it off, but I don't care for that. However, there is a good deal of street festivals and that going on around us, so we're going to go check out some of the things to buy and hopefully find somewhere to eat. Today seems a little warmer. It's probably 10 or 11 degrees, so that's okay. And yeah, I'm having a great time. Yesterday was fantastic with Dennis and Oriana. Had a really, really great time there. Checking out the castles, their dogs. They've got 2 great dogs. And yeah, so I guess now we just continue enjoying the day and get the most out of it, and tomorrow we head out. So we're here at King's Day. And honestly, we're just in an off neighborhood here. Behind our hotel. Downtown I wouldn't be able to pull this camera out. Otherwise it'd be taking a run somewhere. So much more relaxed. take it while we can. As you can see, I just paid money to use a porta potty.
I used to walk in the shade with blues on the yeah, but I'm not afraid because it's over, he really did cause if I have on sound, I'll be ready.
Alright, so we walked through the neighborhoods we were going through. Now we're just walking through the park. See, as soon as I pull out the camera, it kind of stops, but it's starting to hail.
On the ground, they can see the ice pellets on the ground.
Yeah, there's ice pellets, right? Anyway, weird, eh? Because today is probably the warmest day we've had since we've been here. It's like 11 degrees. It's a sweatshop.
But there's been hail almost every day. Weird. And it lasts for like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah. So we're now headed back to the hotel after doing some of the King's Day markets, and you can see some footage of medieval festivals and this and that. It's kind of neat. The zoo's a very open concept in the other room, and you're running around with bats and monkeys all around you. Just imagine my buddy Mike here. Open concept with all the birds flying around you. If you'd like that, Mike. It is a nice little zoo that we're in here. I've got to say, I'm in sort of agreement with some of the people online at the enclosures. I'm an animal rights guy, but I'm by no means an activist. But, I mean, the enclosures are a little small. You know, the 4 lions are in an enclosure. It's 2 times the size of our living room. And, you know, the elephants are kind of in that, but they look like they're building a big one. I know that they're Indian elephants, which are smaller, but I don't know. I mean, I suppose there's worse things that could be happening. They've got no predators in here, and they're being fed. So it's not like they're being mistreated. They just don't have a lot of room. A little disappointing, but all in all, the artist zoo is nicely taken care of. It's clean. Unique looking place. Okay, so, well, I guess we're going to do our little trip review here. This is for anybody who's going on a trip. Please do make sure to subscribe to the channel, our CHAPS Paranormal channel, if you like paranormal videos. So, Amsterdam, great town, interesting people, lots of great architecture, things you're going to like and dislike. You know, if you use the washroom a fair bit, you want to be able to plan around it. There are places to use, but you're going to pay for all of them unless you're going to eat there. The accrual, those little bent metal perforated things to pee in, I couldn't use that. That's just uncomfortable. I think it's a cultural thing, but I don't feel like standing there looking at somebody while they're walking by, looking at me while I'm having a leak. You know, it's a really pushy kind of place in Amsterdam itself. I think it's got a lot of tourists to be involved with that. If you're limited mobility, you might want to do a lot more planning because this isn't really an accessible place. There's a lot of really steep stairs, and when I mean steep stairs, they're just straight up and down. Beyond that, there's a lot of really cool places to visit. The museums here, they're often museums just for museum's sake. You know, but then again, some of the other museums are pretty cool. You know what I mean? I highly, the Amsterdam Dudgeon was pretty cool. We liked Body Worlds. Sandy and I really weren't like, we didn't really do the art museums of Anne Frank House. It wasn't our gig. We sort of did the different kind of places. If you're kind of morally conservative, it's definitely a town to challenge yourself at. I'm not into the whole pot culture, and the whole town, at least Amsterdam, is about the pot culture. It's just not my thing. If you're a pot tourist, you are coming to the right place. If you don't like it, you're going to have to bite your tongue. Lots of places to drink, fair number of places to eat. We stayed just slightly out of the downtown core, still on the main train line, but you'll find that there are not so many, like there's no convenience stores and grocery stores. And if you're renting a car, finding petrol here is impossible. And I think where we were here, it was around $1.57, or sorry, €1.57, so about probably 2 and change Canadian liter. So it's pretty expensive. If you're buying a Coke, a tin of Coke, it's about $3 Canadian. Pack of cigarettes is about, depending, we'll say $10 to $11 Canadian. So I guess that's almost the same thing. Coffee, and the coffees are small. But they're strong, but they're about $3. So I mean, it's definitely a little more expensive. Beer's cheap, but you know, all in all, it's a pretty great place. We did manage to check out some castles with the paranormal team. You know, the League of Paranormal Investigators, Dennis and Oriana Ventago. Great time. Kind of certainly proved to me that although I had a couple of feelings that Dutch people were all rude, that some of them could be quite nice. And had some traditional Dutch food while we were here. We tried the herring. That's an acquired taste, I'd say. The stroop waffle was great. If you're into pastries, we had some dishes that they gave us. I find that Dutch food overall it's comfort food, but it's bland. They don't use a lot of salt and pepper here. Most restaurants don't have salt and pepper on the table that I see. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I gotta admit, we're looking forward to getting back to Canada and being in control of my own vehicle again. Public transit here is absolutely fantastic. Watch out for the damn bikes and the scooters because they will kill you. But the public transit system is just great. We got around with a pass, and it's a good price. Absolutely needed that. So the hotel's been great. You know what? Everything's been great. It's been a chilly trip. It's been kind of wet and smeary, but overall, you know what? Amsterdam's been a great experience. I would invite anybody to come try it. And I guess, what's the next trip? Next big fantasy trip, I guess.
I think Croatia.
Croatia. I think we're thinking Dubrovnik. So, but I think we're going to have to make next year a road trip year, because eventually my employer is just going to say you can't go anywhere anymore. So, remember, subscribe to CHAPS Paranormal, our channel.